temporary chair.
Hang on to your hats, guys. Did you hear that one? Good evening, everybody. I would like to call the Monday, December 5th, 2022 organizational meeting of the Livingston County Board to order. I would call upon Gina Manker to lead us in the Pledge of Allegiance, please. First off, we will have the lottery for the 10-year terms. The terms consist of two groups. Group A recipients will serve 2-year, 4-year, and 4-year terms. Group B recipients will serve 4-year, 4-year, and 2-year terms. Each district will have 3 members receiving Group A terms and 3 members receiving Group B terms. The 6 members in each district will draw lots, with the highest vote recipient from the November 8th general election in each district drawing first and continuing in descending order. Jordan Uselding, our administrative assistant, and Alina Hartley, the executive director, will be helping with this lottery. After drawing, if each one of the members would please announce which group you pulled, then we can get it recorded. We will start with District 1. The first candidate is Jack Vietti. He was the highest vote getter in District 1. The next up would be James Carley.
Please make sure you use your microphones.
For Group A.
Next is Gina Manker. Group A. Marty Fannin.
Group A.
Bill Mays.
Well, there's only B's left.
Mm-hmm.
No, that's fine.
Group B.
And Jim Blackard.
There's only Group B left.
It's a C.
Is there a third choice? Then I'm betting it's a B. Oh, there it is. Group B. Absolutely.
Okay. Who else? Okay, we had Jim Blackard had a B, and we had Jack Vietti had B. Who else had the B?
Mays.
Mays. Okay. All right, now we're in District 2. Jason Bunting was the high vote getter in District 2, and he is not here. If someone would select for him, please.
Yeah.
Okay.
For Jason Bunting, Group A.
You're so efficient.
You just
Okay.
want some mic time, that's all.
Then we have Joel Barrickman is next.
Group B.
Dan Myers.
Group B.
Okay, Bob Weller.
Group B.
Gerald Ehring.
Group A.
And Steve Lovell.
Group A.
Now we'll move on to District 3. The high vote getter was Rebecca Fair.
Group A.
Linda Ambrose.
Group B.
Mark Runyon.
Group A.
John Vidston.
Group A.
Welch.
Group B.
And Paul Ritter. Last but not least.
You got a C.
It is a Group B.
Alrighty. So we have for Group A, we have Jason Bunning, Becca Fair, James Carley, Gina Manker, Mark Runyon, Marty Fannin, John Vidston, Gerald Ehring, and Steve Lovell. Group B is Jack Vietti, Joel Barrickman, Linda Ambrose, Dan Myers, Bob Weller, Bill Mays, Seth Welch, Jim Blackard, and Paul Ritter. Okay. At this time, we will move on with the appointment of the Credentials Committee. Certificates of election were placed in front of each one of the members' desks. The Credentials Committee is comprised of 3 members, 1 from each district. They review the election paperwork, which has been certified to the State Board of Elections by the county clerk from the November 8th, 2022 general election with regards to the county board members. At this time, I'd like to appoint the following members to this committee. District 1, Marty Fannin. District 2, Gerald Ehring. And District 3, Paul Ritter. We will now take about a 10-minute break to allow for the review of the paperwork. And we'll be back out to report their findings when we're finished. get back to the order of business. May I have a report from the Credential Committee, please?
Yes, madam. We found the documentation all be in order and that this county board has been duly elected.
Thank you very much. Okay, now we'll move on to the swearing in. It's my pleasure to introduce Circuit Judge Jenny Bachnick to administer the oath of office to the county board members. Thank you, Judge Bachnick.
Thank you all for inviting me here this evening to administer the oath. I think everybody will be swearing in, and if you all stand, I will have you state your name. So when I say state your name, everybody individually will state their name, and then we'll get to that point with your district as well. So it is certainly my pleasure to be here this evening, and if you can all raise your right hand. I state your name.
I,
Having been elected to the office of district, state your district, county board member, in and for the county of Livingston, and the state of Illinois, do solemnly swear or affirm that I will support the Constitution of the United States and the Constitution of the State of Illinois. And that I will faithfully discharge the duties. Of the office of County Board Member. To the best of my ability. Congratulations, everyone.
Thank you.
Thank you again, Judge Bachnick. Okay. Now we come to the nomination of the temporary chairman.
Madam County Clerk,
Yes,
I would like to nominate the senior member of the county board, Mr. Bob Weller, for temporary chairman.
I need a second on that motion.
I'd like to second. Gerald Earring.
Okay. Are there any other motions to nominate any other member? If not, then I will need a motion to close the nominations.
I'll make that motion.
Was that Mr. Ritter?
Second by Mr. Fannin.
Thank you. All those in favor signal with an aye.
Aye.
Those opposed? Motion carries on voice vote. Mr. Weller is nominated as duly elected, I guess, as the chair, temporary chair.
One more time.
All right.
Thank you, Christie. Thank you, fellow board members. I appreciate the support, and it's an honor and privilege to get to do this every once in a while. I think I've got many terms as temporary chair. I've got many chairman of the board terms than anybody, but they're about 10 minutes long, so we'll try to make this one be about the same. Okay, our order of business this evening obviously is to elect our new board chairman and our vice chairman. However, before that, we usually call on our newest members to see whether or not they want to make any remarks. So at this time, Rebecca Fair, would you care to address the board?
Yes, thank you. You got lucky that I have partial laryngitis tonight, so I'm keeping it very short.
There is a God.
Yeah, remember, you're on my 10-minute time limit.
You got it. I would just like to thank everyone in District 3 who indicated your faith in me with your vote, and I plan to honor it. I am both humbled and honored that you have placed your confidence and support in me when electing me as your county board representative. I feel blessed as I begin this new era, and I assure you that I will always endeavor to reflect the utmost compassion, honesty, and integrity. Please be sure, in fact, that I am not here to make decisions for you, but I'm here to make decisions with you. I will continue to be accessible to all my constituents as I have as precinct committeeman, and I would like to thank my family and friends for their unending love and support, but mostly I thank God. It is with Him that I will continue to serve the people. Thank you.
Thank you, Becca. And Dan Myers, would you care to address the board and the constituents?
Well, it's just my privilege to serve the people of Livingston County. I hope to serve you all honorably, and looking forward to feedback and from meeting all the other members of the board.
Thank you. At this time, we'll have Christie read the roll call of the entire board, please.
John Vietti,
Yes.
Jason Bunning, Becca Fair,
Yes.
James Carley,
Present.
Joel Barrickman,
Present.
Linda Ambrose,
Here.
Gina Manker, present, Dan Myers,
Present.
Mark Runyon,
Here.
Marty Fannin,
Present.
Bob Weller,
Present.
John Vitzthum,
Present.
Bill Mays,
Here.
Gerald Ehring,
Here.
Seth Welch,
Present.
Jim Blackard,
Present.
Steve Lovell,
Present.
and Paul Ritter.
Present.
Okay, thank you, Christie. Christie's going to relocate right now. Next order of business will be to select the new permanent chair for the next 2 years for this board. So the floor is open for nominations. Mr. Ritter.
I'd like to make a nomination for Jim Carley. I've had the privilege of being able to work alongside him for a long time, and he would do an amazing job. So my nomination is for Doc.
Mr. Carley is duly nominated. Is there a second to that nomination?
Seconded by Mr. Vietti.
Second by Mr. Vietti. Do I hear any other nominations from the floor? Any other nominations for board chair? Hearing none, I would entertain a motion to close nominations for chair.
I'd like to make that motion.
Moved by Ritter, seconded by Manker. All these votes tonight in this regard will be roll call votes. Christie, if you would, please call the roll on the motion to close the nominations.
Who seconded that?
Gina.
Vietti,
Yes.
Bunning, Fair,
Yes.
Carley,
Yes.
Barrickman,
Yes.
Ambrose,
Yes.
Manker,
Yes.
Myers,
Yes.
Runyon,
Yes.
Fannin,
Yes.
Weller,
Yes.
Vitzthum,
Yes.
Mays,
Yes.
Ehring,
Yes.
Welch,
Yes.
Blackard,
Yes.
Lovell,
Yes.
and Ritter.
Yes.
Thank you. Our next order of business will be to select a permanent vice chair for the next 2 years.
Mr. Chairman, I would like to nominate Steve Lovell as vice chair of this board.
Mr. Lovell is so duly nominated.
Second.
Is there a second?
Nice.
Mr. Blackard seconds. Are there any further nominations for vice chair of the board for the next 2 years? No other nominations? The chair would entertain a motion to...
Mr. Chair,
Point of order.
we need to back up a little bit. So when you did your last vote, it was to close the nominations
True.
for chair.
Yeah, I guess
need
we should vote on that
to
first.
vote on that before moving forward, please.
Okay. All right, let's go ahead and vote for chair then. All those in favor of electing Jim Carley as the new chairman will have
We'll
a
need a
voice
roll
vote.
call.
We'll need a roll call
Roll
on
call
that.
vote, yes.
Are we ready? Vietti,
Yes.
Bunning, Fair,
Yes.
Carley,
Yes.
Barrickman,
Yes.
Ambrose,
No.
Manker,
Yes.
Myers,
Yes.
Runyon,
Yes.
Fannin,
Yes.
Weller,
Yes.
Vitzthum,
Yes.
Mays,
Yes.
Ehring,
Yes.
Welch,
Yes.
Blackard,
Yes.
Lovell,
Yes.
and Ritter.
Yes.
Thank you.
Okay, now let's back up. We've got the motion on the floor for vice chair, and it's been seconded. And we would entertain a motion to close nominations if there are no further nominations.
Motion to close.
Motion to close by Fannin, second by Ritter. So we will vote on the motion to close, and again, it will be roll call.
Fieri.
Yes.
Fair.
Yes.
Farley.
Yes.
Merrickman.
Yes.
Ambrose.
Yes.
Manker.
Yes.
Myers.
Yes.
Runyon.
Yes.
Bannon.
Yes.
Weller.
Yes.
Pittston.
Yes.
Mays.
Yes.
Herring.
Yes.
Welch.
Yes.
Blackard.
Yes.
Lovell.
Yes.
Ritter.
Yes.
Okay, now we've got a motion on the floor for Steve Lovell for vice chair, so we will vote on that, and that will be roll call.
Who made that motion then?
I made the motion.
Marty
Blackard second.
and Blackard.
Okay. Fieri.
Yes.
Fair.
Yes.
Carly.
Yes.
Merrickman.
Yes.
Ambrose.
No.
Manker.
Yes.
Myers.
Yes.
Runyon.
Yes.
Bannon.
Yes.
Weller.
Yes.
Pittston.
Yes.
Mays.
Yes.
Herring.
Yes.
Welch.
Yes.
Blackard.
Yes.
Lovell.
Yes.
And Ritter.
Yes.
Okay, we have a new chair elected, we have a new vice chair elected, so now let's all proceed forward positively in a spirit of cooperation to support our new leadership team and for the betterment of Livingston County. Now, I'd like to ask John Vietti to escort Mr. Carley, Mark Runyon to escort Mr. Lovell to their new chairs.
Well, I just have a few remarks I'd like to make. First of all, I want to thank the leadership that we had prior to this, Chairman Arbogast and Vice Chairman Bunning. I think they did an excellent job before. I hope we can continue with that, so I appreciate both of them. But I'd also like to thank the members of this board that had the faith and the confidence to support me as your chairman. I intend to do this job to the best of my educational and God-given abilities for the betterment of Livingston County. I realize that this will be a group effort, and to make it successful, the only way that's going to happen is to have good chairmen of the committees and a vice chairman that is very supportive. My hope is that we as a board can function with wisdom, integrity, productivity, and respect for one another, most of all. And most of all, I also want to take this opportunity to accomplish work that will be beneficial to the citizens of this county and always be respectful to them, their concerns, and their needs. Thank you again as I humbly accept this chairmanship. At this time, I would like to ask Sheriff Baum to make an introduction that he'd like to make about his staff. So, Sheriff, if you'd step forward and get a microphone, please.
I'd like to thank the chair for the opportunity to step up and speak. At this time, I'd like to take a moment. I'd like to introduce our new chief deputy, Robert Turner. Bob's coming to us. He's the retired Streeter Police Chief. I'm really looking forward to spending some time with him, and I think he's going to do Livingston County an incredible job.
Thank you very much. I appreciate it. I'm excited about this opportunity, and
I'm looking forward to working with all of you. Thank you.
Thank you, Sheriff, and thank you, Chief Deputy Turner. At this time, we're going to proceed to look at setting up our committees, and it will be myself, Vice Chairman Lovell, Robert Weller, and Marty Fannin. And we're going to work to organize the chairs, vice chairs, and the committees, and we'll get those out to the board members as soon as possible. Understanding that it's a challenging job. We have less people on the board, and we have a lot of positions to fill. We're probably going to please some people, and some people are not going to be as happy as others, but we're going to do our best to be fair to everybody and try and get people in positions where I think they can be successful and help lead this county. So that's going to come up here shortly. I don't know if there's anything else we need to say at this point, Alina?
Once the committee assignments are established, we'll go ahead and send out committee packets and board packets at the same exact time. We will have an abbreviated schedule for this month, likely meeting on Monday and Tuesday of next week, and then the full board will meet on Thursday.
Okay, thank you, Alina. In that case, I guess we'll look for the motion to adjourn.
Motion to adjourn by Fannin.
Second, Blackard.
He beat you, Bill. Okay, motion by Fannin, second by Blackard to adjourn. All in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Motion carries, meeting adjourned. Thanks everyone for their time. Thanks for the people that came.